Hey y'all, and welcome back to the homestead. If you're new here, I'm Kirsty from the Eubanks Homestead. I'm super excited that you guys are with me today. Today is the last day of January in the year of 2024. Woo, we're down 1 month completely today. And we're cutting it short in order to get this last project done for January. So we've done our one project indoors for 24 and 24. Now it's our outdoor project. Last week we were flooded in. The roads were flooded. I mean, it come a monsoon here in Louisiana. The week before that, we were covered in snow and ice. We couldn't get out because the roads were closed. So we have been fighting it either way we go. Our entire yard was just standing in water. So I couldn't get out here then and do it. And then before that, we had ice and snow everywhere. So, you just get it done when you get it done. And so today is January the 31st, and I'm sorry about the lighting. I'm down here and my big pear tree is covering me up and I can't get around it. I don't know why. But anyways, we are going to start our first outdoor project for the 24 and 24. So we're going to do a DIY compost bin. If you can see behind me, I have a couple of pallets laying here. It's a super simple list of things to get in order to create your own bin. Right now, I'm only going to do one side of it so that you guys can follow along. That's just 3 pallets with 4 T-posts. And right next to it, I'm going to add 2 more to create another U so that I can transfer one pile to the other as I'm turning when I need to turn my compost bin. And we have it down here beside our animals to where I can pull all of those old shavings and that deep bedding off and I can put it in our compost bin. We have some manure coming, some cow manure coming. It's just not here yet. So I thought it would be a good idea to go ahead the last day of January and get this project done. That way we could get the other manure in here and clean out the pig pen and get all of that deep bedding out for right now and add some more stockpiling in there. If you check some of your automotive places, AutoZone, I don't know, CarQuest, I don't really know what's around you. Sometimes they will be getting rid of those free and you just have to go pick them up, and that's what I did. We have 5 pallets that I got in one time going up there. And then we have 4 T-posts. These are reused T-posts, repurposed T-posts. They were actually part of my tomato trellis in the garden. So that's a plus. We're just reusing everything. And then, of course, we have our T-post driver. So it's going to be super simple. We are going to drive our T-post down and then stick our pallets either over it or connect it to the T-post with wire. So let's get going. So we've got 4 T-posts. We have an English Bulldog. And then we have our 3 pallets. So let's get going. We're going to drive a T-post. I'm going to set it up to where I see where I need to drive the next T-post. And then we'll just pull all of those up and get them put on the T-post. I was thinking that with all this rain, this is like a perfect time to do it because any other time our soil is like super hard. So this is the perfect time to get this one done. That ground is super soft. Great day to do a project. All right, so what I think is going to be the best for this project is to have the T-post on the outside. Just in case we do get a tractor or something in here, it will be easier and we won't catch the T-post and pull everything up at one time. So shoveling will be easier with a tractor or anything like that. So I'm going to put the 2 T-posts on the outside and then the 2 T-posts on the outside on that side. So we'll just set this one up. This is going to be our back, and we're just going to connect this one to this piece of wood here. Eventually, I will have another T-post here to block this up, but I didn't bring them all down here right now, so we're just going to do with what we can do. And then I'm going to put the other one here and drive those 2 T-posts, and we'll have a bin. This is going to be a super simple project. If it goes through, I'm not really worried about it, but I do want something to just kind of console all of the manure and everything that's going to go in here to make our compost really good. we start now in January, we are going to have a great compost by the time spring comes, or even during the summer months when we have to add more compost to our beds. This is going to be great. So this is kind of what it's going to look like when we get that back up back there. So here we go. Another T-post in the ground. It's like the dead of winter, but it's probably high 60s today, and she still can't breathe. She doesn't come outside very much. I think we'll have less spillage with this big slatted pallet on the back, so I'm just rearranging, just figuring out as we go. All right, the last T-post needs to go right here. I think it's funny how women, we always look like we're fighting with the T-post driver, and men, they just kind of just throw it up there, but you know what, we get it done. Alright y'all, so I did not get to finish doing this yesterday, so I came out today while Hudson was asleep to go ahead and finish it. We got the back pallet up, and the two side pallets are held up by the T-post right there. I'm actually going to secure these to the T-post. I just haven't done that yet. I did secure this back one to the back of this post and also that pallet, so it's not going anywhere, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have some visitors over here in our compost bin. But this is a super simple way to create a compost bin here. Like I said, you can put something else right there at the front to hold all of your compost in. And then over here to the side, I'm actually going to come back in and put another pallet this way, like this back one, and then another wall here to where I have two compartments, and I can take my compost here whenever I need to turn it. I can just take it from here and flip it over into this one. I do have the other two pallets up there, but with a toddler running around, it is a little bit harder to get everything completed in a timely manner. In order to get this video out here, I only did one, but you can do as many as you want to. You can add to this side and this side. You can continue to add however you want to. If you want to just do one, like a chicken compost here, or if you want to do like beef compost, you know, or pigs, or you don't want to put them all together, it doesn't matter to me. We're just going to put everything together in our compost bin, and we're going to create some wonderful black gold for our garden. So I'm super excited about this, and I hope that this inspires you to do your own super simple project. The pallets were free from one of our car part stores, like an AutoZone. I think it was O'Reilly's actually. And the T-post were from the tomato trellis that I had up in the garden, and then we just had some random wire around here, and so I just kind of wired it together. So all in all, this project probably, if I had to go and buy it, I mean, you don't really have to buy pallets because they're free anywhere you look, but the only thing that would cost me really are the T-post and something to secure it together. So not a bad little project to start off 2024. So we've got our DIY pallet compost bin, and I'm super excited about that.